right, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you're doing well. So, we have our dollar index right now showing a potential run for yesterday's high. So, I'm expecting yesterday's high to be taken and touch 99.22. Okay, so I'm expecting that between now and 2 p.m. Today, in terms of the economic calendar, at 1:15 in 2 minutes time, we have non-farm unemployment change, and then at 1:30 we have advanced GDP and fund rate at 7 p.m. So let's see the next 4 seconds how the news will impact the market. Okay, so it seems that news did not do much. So maybe the 1:30 news will will then be used for maybe a push to that level and then a move back down again. So let's see. Okay, so 1:30 we will come back to the dollar index and observe what price is going to do. But today being Wednesday, I think maybe we might get a rejection above this high. Now, I'll talk about something briefly before I finish today's live session. So stay tuned for that. Don't be in a rush to go anywhere. Okay. Euro, they've now touched the level that I was anticipating yesterday. So again, maybe from here, that is when price will start giving us some form of a reaction. So I'm expecting maybe a potential shift or even a pause in the market here. Either we shift or we pause. Now, if we trade through that, then I think there's a problem. If we trade through this, there's a problem, because on the daily, that's the last swing to the upside. This was just the pullback. We were meant to make a new high. Price failed to make a new high, and then we've come back. So this swing here is like the last impulse up. So for us to go higher, we need to hold that. If we take it out, then definitely we'll be coming much lower. So let's wait and see at 1:30. If nothing happens at 1:30, then we'll wait till evening time, 7 p.m. for the rate announcement. Okay, so as dollar is making that press to the upside, keep an eye on euro and pound, especially British pound, because British pound has shown some interesting developments. I think yesterday, instead of going lower, it kind of went a little bit higher, but the run wasn't aggressive enough to form a breaking market structure. So again, pay attention to this low. If for whatever reason they come for it with the 130 news, I want to see a sharp rejection from there, and then maybe give a push to the upside. But that's something you need to be patient and wait for. I'm not saying that's going to happen, therefore once it gets below this then you start buying. No, what I'm saying is when it does get here, wait for it to reject and then you go and look for the buy. And the supportive narrative is the euro pound. I think we spoke about euro pound on Monday after this candle closed. I said that once this candle closes like it is, then they're going to break this down candle, and this whole move will become a market maker sell model. Hence we are going to be coming to this area here. Okay, so as it stands, we will be coming to here. So the first level will be that 0.85609, and then 0.85233. That will be the downside objectives, but for the meantime, this is the immediate target for where price is now, which comes in at 0.85967. So 0.85967, that is the immediate target. Probably we might get that this week, so look forward for a continuation to the downside to target that. Yesterday I happened to get an entry on the 1 hour time frame right here. So New York session order block created, so I shorted. Actually on the 15 minute I placed my sell limit in here with my stop loss above it, and I'm looking for that as my target for this week. I've already taken partial based on time because we are heading towards the New York session, so price might pull back, hence I've taken partial. If it does come up into that London Fair Value gap, maybe I might add something to it. So if we come into here, which probably not, but if we do, I'll look for another sell over there for a continuation to the downside. Okay, and then on top of that, I think I also gave the pound Aussie that if Monday closes as it is, then look at pound Aussie, because out of all the pairs, pound Aussie was showing the best price action for potential buy as well. So Monday went up, pulled back, and then Tuesday, and then Wednesday. And as it stands, there's a New York gap here, 2.06617, 2.06761. Those are the upside objectives for the pound Aussie for now. Ultimately, this equal high might be taken, 2.07467. Those upside objectives might be taken, so I'll be looking for a continuation to the upside on these pairs. Okay, and also I was I was looking for again some pairs that might give us, you know, some high probability trade ideas, and I happen to have found Euro yen. Euro yen is rejecting from a monthly order block here. Last week, we went up, and then this week we are coming down, likely going to close bearish for the week. And that's what I'm seeing. And August is found off to be a month where the yen currency, it does tend to be a little bit weak, stronger, and euro tend to be weaker, especially the first week of August. So I'm looking forward for euro yen to continue going down. On a daily, that's similar to the euro pound, where we started off from here, this consolidation, and then we started moving higher. The last area which this down candle represent, we have this one, and then we have that one there. So I'm probably anticipating maybe 167.211 area as a draw on liquidity. Hence, this going forward can also be a pair we can look into for a potential sell. Okay, so two pairs that maybe instead of focusing too much on the euro and pound, you can focus on these two because they are giving high probability trade ideas. Okay, so moving back, to here, dollar yen to I'm waiting because we did go for the previous week high, and I'm currently waiting to see if we can get a New York session. We did break yesterday morning, yesterday London session down candle. We did break that, so I want to see if we can stay below that and then move lower. So again, in the next 4 minutes, I think I'm gonna stay on the currencies till after the news, then we can move to the other currencies. So I'm watching because this has given a kind of a bearish vibe, and I want to see if that might be the case for today. Okay, let's continue on. So maybe this New York session, watch the dollar yen because all the yen pairs has been falling apart from this. Okay, so watch the dollar yen for the next probably session or even early hours tomorrow morning, but I believe something will happen this afternoon, so keep an eye on it for this afternoon. Now I highlighted this candle's low for a reason. Like I said, it looks like to me price wants to reject and go lower. However, the news events, I don't trust the news events, so let's wait and see. Okay, I don't trust the news event. They can go one more time up and then break, so watch that. Okay, gold. With gold, I'm currently a little bit on the sidelines because I think we spoke about somewhere here price coming. I think it's paused right in here, and at the same time we have the monthly opening price, so I don't know. I wanted to break this up candle, but the way it's sliding up, I don't like it. So I'm gonna wait and see, do we come back down to take out this low before going up, or do we break it? Today's news event at 7 is gonna determine that. So let's wait and see what price would like to give us. So gold, just be patient. Okay. All right. Crude oil. So crude oil. Yesterday nothing really happened, and then all of a sudden we had a surge to go and attack this high. And this morning, as I woke up, I saw this rejection. So I'm kind of looking for this as a rejection to come down, maybe. Kind of looking at that for a move back down. Now we got about 9 seconds, so let's go back to the dollar and see what will happen with that, and we come back. Okay, so I think price couldn't do anything much. Price couldn't do much. It didn't scream up as I wanted it to do. So that particular level, the 99.27, let's wait and see how price is going to react on that level. Okay. Yeah, that particular level. Let's wait and see how price is gonna react to it. And let me go on the other side to show you what that level represents. Is this up candle prior to the move down, and on the lower time frame it's actually a New York session auto block right there, this one. So that is the level. I think the opening price of that candle is here. So let's see if we can get something off from it. If you don't get anything, that's fine. I think we will have to wait till the evening session, the news event. But I think maybe something will happen here, because what I wanted to really talk about was the weekly profile, where when the week starts, it just starts running without giving any manipulation, and usually you get a reversal on a Tuesday or on a Wednesday. So with what price is currently doing, is showing that there is a potential for price to give a rejection either today or tomorrow. Okay, either today or tomorrow there will be a rejection. So that's what I'm kind of waiting for. So let's move on to the ES. So with ES, we didn't get anything up yesterday. We came back to this daily gap. Yeah, and since we went down first, I'm expecting a reversal to go up. Yeah, I'm expecting a reversal to go up, and again the news event is gonna show kind of more reason why price will go up. So I'm patiently waiting for this evening, because ES has a very funny way it does move, especially in the evening time. So today with the rate announcement, that is what probably might be moved, and I'm expecting a continuation to the upside. So let's wait till evening time, and then we will basically look at the how the interest rate is going to affect the ES market. And then let's go quickly through the cryptos. Bitcoin, we are still expecting higher prices. Nothing has really changed. Yeah, nothing has changed. They've dipped into that, but like I said, the month is about to end, so don't expect too much from the current the Bitcoin currencies. Ethereum, same thing. The month is about to end, so this is normal. We've got today and tomorrow, and then the market is done for this month. Okay, Solana, as I mentioned, this level is gonna make it hard for price to continue going up. So that weekly previous week low was always a probability, and as the month is about to end, they might dip below it today and then quickly reject, but we are looking out for the monthly closure for this month. So this gap is what they might dip in and then reject and go up next month. So anticipate Solana to also go up. Ripple, same thing. I mentioned they will likely come for this low, and you can see they are currently heading for that. So as long as this up candle is staying, they're gonna come for the previous week low, preferably tomorrow or today, and then we start rejecting and start going back up for the month of August. Hype, same thing. The month is ending, so nothing to do yet. wait for the monthly candle to close, and then we start moving up again next month. AI16Z, as I mentioned, they are likely gonna come for this low, and then we will see how price will behave once it goes for that low. Preferably reject and then go back up, because we want to see it follow what the other currencies are doing. Okay, and then Chachki, that thing is still playing around inside that fair value gap. Again, as long as this up candle is staying, price is likely gonna probably trade lower again, but we also have this gap. So this candle's high, if we close below it, then we come down. So probably consolidation. Yeah, between this high and this low, price will stay in a consolidation for some time, depending on how Bitcoin will start moving, or when. That's when this will also likely start moving up again. So nothing to do on the cryptos yet, just be patient. Back to the currencies, like I mentioned, let's wait and see how the dollar index is going to react from here, because we did take out some highs and rejected. So I'm kind of watching to see what price is going to do. Euro has dipped deep into the gap, and that auto block, so watch from 2 p.m. something will happen. If nothing happens, then watch for 7 p.m. for this equal low, and here. If nothing happens between 2 p.m. and 5, then wait till 7. But I think when it's 2 p.m. this large candle might pull back, so you can get a scalp of it. All right, okay, so that's all I have for you for this afternoon. Enjoy, have fun, and I'll see you same time tomorrow.